what happened. Coming back from the gym, I lost my bumper basically.
What's up guys, welcome back to another Type S video. I got some hardware here. I just came out to Home Depot because we're going to be doing a front lip install on the Type S. And yeah, honestly the wrap job on the car was quite stressful because it was like a full week of just going day by day. So yeah, no Mitsubishi content lately, but that's just because the VR4 has been at the shop. I just decided to let Aaron from Mace Performance just take over the reins, finish that car off, so we could just bring it back home and I don't have to stress about it, because I had the VR4, I had the RSX, and there was just like a whole bunch of stuff going on that I was just like, I was starting to feel a little bit burned out. But yeah, like for sure, more Mitsu content coming soon. Like I haven't forgotten about you guys at all. I'm just simply trying a new platform out, and I want to let you guys know that Mitsubishi will always be my main like brand. Like I want to have all the Mitsubishi cars, at least all like the motorsport division ones, when I have the funds and access, time, space, etc. But for now I'm just kind of playing with what I got. I got this little RSX, a nice little daily, and I'm able to modify it quite cheaply. It's what I've kind of come to find out is a lot of parts for these cars are quite accessible, and they're very cheap compared to the VR4 or Evo part. Speaking of Mitsus, we're gonna go help out my buddy Gabriel over at his house with the coilover installation for his Evo 8. Where's he at? There you go. We're gonna go, whoa, man, that's a massive. We're gonna go ahead and start taking off the front bumper because we are going to be mocking up the front lips that I got from Magic Drift. So I got two. We're gonna go ahead and test fit both. That should give us a much lower look in the front. As you guys can see, like the car's kind of slanted, and that's due to the cut spring. So coilovers should be on this car soon. Wheels should be here in a couple days. I just gotta figure out the situation with the tires, and I also have the rear wing in the hatch that we're going to be putting back on here, and I also have the rear diffuser that I'm going to be at least showing you guys, so you guys at least know which one I'm doing and just what's to come for the car. This car just makes me miss my Evo. You got the Sparko seats. No, I haven't gone to the paint shop, dude. Is it springs or is it stock height?
That's all stock.
Oh, really? They sick. Oh, the front is kind of high, but
yeah, it's all stock.
Actually, now that I'm looking at the bumper, it would have probably been better if we took it off to wrap it. That way we would be able to overlay the wrap a little bit more instead of trying to tuck it in. But here we have the two Magic Drift front lips. So these are two versions. I'm going to go ahead and link them down in the description below for you guys, in case you guys want either. So I mainly wanted this one because it's very similar to the DSM one I have. This is what it looks like. It reminds me a lot of the Mitsubishi Eclipse front lip, which they also sell, but it just kind of goes down. It's very plain, very basic, goes with the curvature of the bumper. Option 2, as you guys can see, it basically goes over the front bumper and it goes under, and it kind of just covers the whole front end. So I do find like this one's much more aesthetic, but you guys let me know, what would you choose, the option 1 or option 2?
Wrapped one side, we're gonna end up doing in 2 pieces just because it's not long enough, and that way we have more play with the wrap. I also plan on wrapping this portion here so at least it completes it. As you guys can see, it looks a lot better wrapped fully. So I'm gonna finish that side, we'll get back to you guys. Alright, and we went ahead and got the bottom portion of the bumper and the little pieces right there in the middle all wrapped. Obviously it's not perfect, and I think the front and rear bumper are the 2 main pieces that I want to get redone professionally. We got this done. I did go ahead and also order this yellow JDM, you guys already know, film for the fog lights. They're already kind of yellow, but they're kind of faded. So this is the same film I used on my DSM, and it's lasted me for years. It's like $7 on Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down in the video description as well. I think I'll just make the blue pop a little bit more, and then we're also gonna go ahead and focus on installing the front lip. Should be pretty easy. I went to Home Depot. I got myself, I'll show you guys what I got. First of all, I got myself some flat washers, and I got myself these bolts and nuts that you're gonna go ahead and use. You could use the self tappers that it comes with the lips, but in my opinion, of what I've seen, they're more likely to break and fall off if you use the self tappers versus if you use something more sturdy like this. 6-32 by 3/4 inch flathead Phillips, and it comes with the nuts right here. So thing makes the front end look way more aggressive. Just make sure you put enough screws to make the lip kind of pinch together with the bumper. So now we're gonna go ahead and quickly do the fog light tint on the front bumper, and we should be ready to put everything back on and see how this thing looks. It just gives it more of like a JDM look, in my opinion, and it lasts forever from what I've seen. It's been on like DSM for like 8 years now, and it still looks the same. Look at this. It looks super good, looks super aesthetic. I'm planning on keeping it around the same height once I have the coilovers. I just have to raise the rear. So this is my daily driver, so I want to make sure that it stays functional, especially at height wise. So I will be doing the rear wiper delete a little bit later today and putting the wing back on. But I am going to go ahead and help Gabriel with the coilover install on his Evo real quick, and then from there we'll get back to this guy. I love Evos. They sound so good. It's got the graded cat back. Oh, I smell that E85. Alright, coilover install for these are super easy. It's like 2 bolts up top, 1 bottom, I think 3 up top, 2 bottom.
These are actually in really good condition.
Yeah.
None of this
you
is
get a good
brush.
amount.
This is just all paint faded.
Especially with the tires, you get a good amount for these. Okay, so you're gonna have to basically pull all this off, and there should be 2, I think they're 214. Boom, stock strut. Right there. Looks the same. Yeah. You definitely need an alignment though. Yeah, your toes all off. Look at that.
Damn. Slotted rotors and then fucking black.
Black Brembos?
Stupid ass, thick ass coilover, bro.
This is heavy too, dude.
I know.
They get like 25 pounds, 30 pounds. Alright. Stock suspension. All done. Go a little bit higher.
Got it?
You're definitely gonna need an alignment.
Yeah.
You can tell the wheels all off.
And look what happened. Coming back from the gym, I lost my bumper basically.
All right, so I got the DSM out here with me today. It's been around 3 days since I put the front lip on. As you guys can see, I pretty much removed it because the bumper came off 3 times. And I was very lucky because I wasn't on the highway when it was happening, so luckily I didn't lose the bumper. The main reason why this is happening is because these little panels here, these little things here where you attach the bolts on to the fender is pretty much ripped, so it doesn't let you fully attach the bolt, and once there's any sort of contact, it pushes the bumper out. Only solution that I can think of as far as right now, besides replacing the full bumper, is to use this JB Weld, a plastic welder. It's basically a liquid type of glue, I guess, that kind of hardens over time, and you're able to sometimes get lucky and save things like this. So if I JB Weld this area, I think it should be good enough to put a bolt back in there and hopefully not lose the bumper again. Luckily, I do have the other lip that Magic Drift offers. This one's a little bit, it's bigger, but it's less aggressive. It sits a little bit higher in the car, and I just think that maybe if I run this one with the fixed bumper, we shouldn't have any more issues. The car doesn't even sit that low in the front. Obviously the rear's kind of slammed, but the front isn't that low, to be honest. So hopefully we're able to run this lip at least. And I have the wrap because I definitely want to wrap this lip. I think it'll look better if it was fully blue. And of course I have the wing, which I didn't forget. Even though the RSX does look super clean wingless, I'm just a big fan of wings. As you guys can see, the DSM, which by the way, I'll kind of tell you guys what's going on with that thing later in the videos once I feel ready for it. As far as right now, I just been freaking burnt the fuck out. Honestly, it's been a lot of stuff going on, and like the wrap took a toll on me. The VR4 has been taking a toll on me. Losing lips with the RSX the past 3 days has taken a toll on me, and I am human, and I'm trying to keep up to the best of my ability. I'm supposed to pick up a couple parts for the RSX, like wheels, tires, coilovers, like within these days, and the radiator's coming in because that one's cracked. So let's go over what's wrong with the car as far as right now. So obviously we have the lip issue that we're going to be fixing today alongside the wing install. The car did come with a cracked radiator, and I have noticed that the car likes to overheat from time to time. So it's only a matter of time before something bad happens. You guys can see there's been coolant squirting everywhere, including the alternator, which could internally damage it if you don't fix it soon. So I have a CSF radiator being sent over by a fellow RSX buddy that we're going to be installing soon. And I'm also going to be showing you guys the rear wiper delete. I'm a huge fan of the delete. As you guys can see, I have a plug on the DSM and the VR4. It just makes it look way cleaner in the back end, and I feel like the RSX would look good too. So, and of course I have to pick up the Evo soon and the 3000 GT soon, and I've come to the point where I'm just like, I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed, and I'm just like, all right, like I need to like slow down and like take things at my pace. And I think I'm chewing more than I can, or I'm eating more than I can chew, or I'm chewing more than I can eat. I don't know, man. Like I'm kind of out of it right now. So let's get to work, and let's wrap this lip, and let's see how it looks, and hopefully we're able to run a front lip on this damn car. Otherwise I think I'm just gonna switch over to the Mugen front end. Alright, so quick update. The wrap isn't sticking for some reason. I tried to sand down the lip, but even then it doesn't want to stick. I'm not sure of the technique that you're supposed to use. I'm guessing some sort of primer, but at this rate I'm considering just putting the lip on as is, see if I like it black, and if I don't, then later down the road, once I get more wrap, once we fix the rear bumper, the front bumper, I'll probably have the wrap shop go ahead and do the lip for me as well. Put the lip on both sides just for it to hold it. As you guys can see, it does need some bending, and from what I can see, the fitment isn't quite perfect. Like there's no contact between the lip and the bumper, and that's giving me a concern, because if we hit anything, I'm scared it's just gonna fall off. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna try to run the lip with 3 nuts and bolts on each side. As you guys can see, the lip looks like it fits. It's just the bottom portion that kind of doesn't. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. Look at that. It's like a must-have for an RSX, and it matches the DSM a little bit more. So now we're ready to pretty much start taking off the rear wiper. It's super easy. I'm assuming you just gotta take off this little plastic piece here. There should be a nut there. We go on the inside, take off the 3 bolts, and you should be able to delete this piece to make it look clean and simple like this. Remove the motor. I found out that there's a 24mm nut here that you have to remove, and then you should be able to take the motor out. You have the rear wiper delete. Obviously some people are not going to like it, but I just personally prefer the clean hatch in the back. Alright, so here we have the final result. Obviously the lip is on. I wasn't able to attach it fully from the bottom, and of course the bumper support on the tabs on the side are very fragile, so I don't know if the lip's gonna last, or even that the bumper, like if I end up hitting something and it comes off on the freeway, it's for sure gone. So I'm either gonna need a new bumper, and I'm considering the Mugen front end on these cars. I really like how they look. We have the radiator coming in. I got the wheels that I have to go pick up right now, which should be in the next couple of videos. You guys will finally see them. I got the tires coming in, coilovers we got to go pick up, and the build is slowly starting to come together, as you guys can see. I'm sure if you guys have been around since the beginning, which is not, honestly, we've been building this thing pretty damn quick, to be honest. So yeah, I guess stay tuned for more episodes where I kind of update you guys as far as like what happens with the RSX. I'm gonna go ahead and head out, pick up the wheels, and let's hope that front bumper lasts on there. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more content of the RSX and the Mitsubishis, and I'll see you probably next week.